Okay, initial weather density. Avionics off. Autopilot off. Cowl flaps open. Carb heat off. Prop high RPM. Throttle slight. So mixture. Is throttle like that much? Good. Okay, mixture best power. Prime. Alright. How many times should I prime it? Once?
Twice. When I lock it, I always turn it slightly to the right. So if I just flew, all you have to do is slightly to the left, and then you pull it out.
Okay.
Why do you turn the master on?
I thought the checklist called for it. Oh.
No, it's not until you need to turn the key, really, usually. But that's okay. During the pre-flight, master on, because you're checking lights and stuff. But.
Okay.
And then, this guy.
And then for RPMs, you lower it back to 12,000 or 1,000 after. Okay. Clear prop. Prop area is clear.
Yep.
Observation 1412 Zulu weather wind 260 at 7 visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 6 Celsius dew point -3 altimeter 29er.
Same runway, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And where do you want to do the run up? Just before the runway, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Make a call.
Clear left. Right?
Make a call before we cross the double, or before we cross the yellow, wherever the yellow is. We're good right now, but yep, clear right.
So we're taxiing your runway.
Do you want to turn your strobes and navs on?
Yeah. Strobes, navs, taxi.
Make sure my net control is free and correct.
Waycross traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie taxiing from the tie down to runway 23. Waycross. Alright, we have runway coming up.
Yep.
Waycross traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie crossing runway 19er, not 1. Waycross. Honestly, the wind is pretty calm now, from what I can tell.
Yeah, like 5 knots maybe.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we have to back taxi from runway 23, so I almost feel like we should do a run up here.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, we'll do it by the sign.
Or could we have taxied down there somehow? No, I don't think so, right?
It's so empty that I feel like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Waycross. Air Dutch 6 Kilo Papa departing 05.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a plane flying at us right now, so supposedly.
Perry traffic, any crop dusters up? Hey, Uncle Wayne, how are you?
Alright, run up checklist.
Let's see, we're just at Beam Cross City, do this level at 36.
Fuel both.
Trim takeoff.
Yeah, maybe we come into the Steenhatchee or something and come get some bait.
Flight controls.
Good, good. What are you guys doing?
Bait, is that what they call it?
I don't know. Flight controls free, correct?
Yep.
Make sure best power.
Where's your position? Just south of Foley?
I know Foley. Uh, 1800.
1800.
Here at 19.
That's awesome. Well, we'll keep an eye out for you. Maybe give us a good loop or something. Okay, see, I'm going.
I was at 19. Okay, and then you cycle the prop. I've never really done this before, so you just...
So you're looking, so you don't want to leave it out too long, right, because of that warning. But what you want to do is you want to pull it out, and you want to see a drop in RPM, a drop in manifold pressure, and a drop in oil pressure, right?
Okay.
And so there's a lag, so don't just leave it out. If you see these and then that took you a while to see those, just put it back in, and then come back and then look for that one.
Okay.
So I saw the drop here, I saw the drop here.
I didn't see it in oil pressure. Alright, I saw it in oil pressure.
Okay, and you saw it in oil pressure, and you saw it in manifold?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Okay.
And then it's just around the horn, right? So carb heat,
Yeah.
Fuel pump.
What do you do with the fuel pump?
Fuel pump, you just flick on and then see that the fuel pressure gauge changes up.
Okay.
It doesn't always work.
It worked that time.
Okay.
And then just idle check.
Yep, just idle real fast and then back to 1,000. Yep, good.
Okay. And then rechecked all of the while we were doing the run up itself. So run flex is complete.
Your altimeter set, heading bug set.
Same as the last AWAS. So yeah. Heading bug. Good point.
Direct track is 170.
Can you take the brakes for a second?
My brakes.
Your brakes. Gonna up a little.
Okay.
Alright, I'm good now.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and put the other frequency back up. So 127.57. Already in there. Alright, altimeter is set as far as I'm concerned.
Waycross where? County Airport. Automated weather observation. 141 Zulu. Weather. Wind 260 at 7. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 6 Celsius. Dew point -3. Altimeter 2994.
Okay, changed. Okay, I think we're good to go.
Hey, Wayne, you landed 1-2?
Waycross traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, to taxiing to runway 23. We'll be back taxiing runway 23.
Gotcha. I got visual on you if you're on the rollout. Yeah, I see you. Just, I'll give you a wave.
Hey, tell Wayne, Doc said hello.
Yeah, all is well. We'll have to meet up soon.
Cardinal 83 Charlie, back taxi runway 23 Waycross.
All right, sounds good. Well, I took a picture. It's blurry, but it's worth something, right? All right, see ya.
Do your pre-takeoff checklist.
Pre-takeoff.
Tell Wayne we said hi.
Flaps 10 to 15. So then make sure best power. Tail flaps as required. Keep them open, right?
It's a pretty cold day, so you could probably close them.
Okay.
Yeah, for the flaps, the marker here, so you can just put it down until it hits.
Oh, okay.
That's 10.
Okay, sounds good.
It's a lot nicer than 172s of this era where you have to like guess.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's right.
Tell me about it. And everything else is good. Rotate when she wants to fly, really, but what's the number?
Waycross traffic.
52, it's on the checklist if you're good.
Southwest and down
Departure 52, 6780.
Okay. 26. Alright, this is a normal takeoff.
Okay.
Left seat, any abnormalities on the ground, off. We'll stop here.
Okay.
Alright. So we're going to do a left turn out once we depart.
Waycross traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, departing runway 23, left turn out immediately after Waycross.
Airspeed's alive. Rotate.
Brakes.
Brakes.
Yep.
I'm out at VY.
Excellent takeoff, sir.
This airplane's fun to fly, but I feel like it's more sensitive than
It
a
is.
172. But I feel like
that's a good thing. I hate how
Yeah.
heavy the 172 feels.
the
This feels closer to
172 is
us.
like a
Waycross traffic,
boat.
helicopter
It's what?
142.
Yeah,
Head to the
exactly.
southeast 1,500.
This feels like a sedan.
Yeah.
And Waycross traffic, 5 Kilo Poppers, 3.5 to the southwest, inbound 23
Climb
Waycross.
straight out.
Yep.
Waycross traffic, you have a white Cessna Cardinal on the upwind for runway 23. We're going to fly straight out, traffic in sight, Waycross.
Okay, I've got you on ADSB, no visual.
Alright.
Passing our wing now.
We'll try not to hit you.
Yeah, Waycross traffic, Cardinal 118 Charlie, should be no factor. We're turning left to depart the area. Waycross, good day.
I'm going to level off at
Kilo Papa
2000.
downwind 23 Waycross.
Sounds good. Well, you want to avoid that Bravo.
I was like, what? You actually scared me.
Kilo Papa left base, final 23 Waycross.
Very hazy outside today.
Oh, and crop dusting.
2991.
Their accents
Delta
are
12,2991, Delta 1682. And
Like-
you need to speed
I guess you didn't grow up in Jacksonville like I did. Although their accents aren't nearly as bad.
Yeah.
My accent
Speed
isn't.
history, delete on arrival, Delta
So
1682.
I'm going to go ahead and put 25 inches of manifold pressure. Then prop back to 25.
You did that backwards. I think. Did you?
Okay.
Hold on. Think about this. Yeah.
And you're,
no.
you're on center.
No, you're fine. You do 24 and 25 on climb
Oh,
out.
okay.
It's on the checklist, but
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get our clearance now.
okay.
So we're on with center, right? That's
Yeah.
them. I'm still climbing. That's great.
Jacksonville Center, Cardinal 1183 Charlie.
Helicopter.
Where? Oh,
2 o'clock.
got him.
And Jack Center, Lear 790 Echo, flight level 236, descending 200.
79 Sierra, Echo Jacksonville Center, roger.
You might want to say what frequency you're calling on.
Like 127.57.
Yeah, and then just say you want to pick up your IFR.
Jack Center, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, calling on 2757. We'd like to pick up our IFR.
And who's looking for the IFR?
Cardinal 1183 Charlie.
November 1183 Charlie, squat 3465.
3465, 83 Charlie.
Thank you. Yeah, maintaining altitude is much harder in this airplane than like.
November 75 Romeo Alpha Jackson Center Roger, climb maintain level 230.
Like I looked away for a second, went 140 feet higher.
Yeah, it wants to climb on cold days. Well, you're gaining airspeed too. If your airspeed's not stable, your altitude's not going to be stable.
Yeah, for sure. But do you think there's an okay power configuration?
Now that we're not climbing out, you're going to want to reduce that to 24.
Okay.
November 275 Tango Jackson Center Roger, arm altimeter 29901.
Yeah, 29901, body tango.
And then should I keep this at 25?
November 183 Charlie, radar contact south of the Waycross Airport, about 7 miles out of 2,500, clear to the X-ray 04 Airport via south. Climb maintain 10,000, 10,000 for the final, arm altimeter is 29901.
Cardinal 1183 Charlie, cleared X-ray 04 as filed, 10,000 on the altitude, 29901, altimeter setting. 1183 Charlie.
Number 933 Whiskey Papa Jackson Center Roger, Tallahassee, altimeter 29999.
For climb, or should I keep it here?
For climb,
Number 83 Charlie,
after takeoff,
you
climb is
on the last
25,
part, did you ask for the
24,
altimeter again? If
as
so,
opposed to
I'm
24,
altimeter 29991.
So basically just increase.
yeah, just 100. And then you get the rest of your climb by reducing your speed
Number
to
83
87.
Charlie, you're stepped down on the read back. Just verify climbing to 10,000 for the final.
Climbing to 10,000, 83 Charlie.
Alright, I'm going to do direct, enter.
Via as filed and then direct.
Yeah, I just filed direct this time.
Oh, okay.
November 1183 Charlie, contact Jacksonville approach 127.0, 27 nothing, good day.
27 nothing, 83 Charlie, good day.
27 nothing.
So much sass.
November 05 Kilo, approved as requested.
I guess it's those Jacksonville girls.
Direct gauge after Monius, Kilo 6000.
Jack Center, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, 3,000 or 10,000.
November 1183 Charlie, Jackson approach, altimeter 29996.
299 or what?
I didn't hear that last digit on the altimeter, 299 or what?
November 83 Charlie, altimeter 29996.
29996, 83 Charlie.
Wow.
That's approach Moody, 5636 Fox, 5.5, starting descent for SSI.
Moody 36 Foxtrot, copy.
Jack approach going off 1682, out of 13,000, descending to 12,000, information.
I don't know why it's so difficult.
Delta 1682, Jackson approach, altimeter 29996.
You just basically line this dot up with the arrow, right?
Heading 150.
No.
2996 and
The dot's where you're headed, so you put the dot where you want to head, right? What you're trying to line up is the middle part of the arrow with the rest of the ends of the arrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the middle part of the arrow is off.
Yeah.
The airplane's off to the right.
And you get cheat by doing
President
this.
down to 6,000, the 1682.
I just keep that there.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
And now you should set your heading bug to help you keep it there.
Yeah.
That's not your heading bug.
Don't you go like this?
No.
Oh.
You could, but this is your heading bug.
Oh.
Just all the
okay.
time it's your heading bug, so you can just turn it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so used to like having to tap it like that.
Yep, no need to tap it. And then, yeah, if you see the middle part of the arrow leave the rest of the arrow, then you know that you've got to move your little dot.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can see how many degrees off you are. Like if you didn't have this, you can see you're a couple degrees off to the left maybe.
Jackson approach, that's
So your current heading is this, your pegged, you want to be this. But if you just fly that, you might be okay.
29996 for
Okay.
And again, how I make sure that I'm not chasing anything is I set this, I guess, calculate, set this where I want to set it, set the airplane to that, and then I check the arrow.
Yeah. Okay. This thing is climbing like a beast.
only 500 feet a minute.
It feels more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's because we typically have 3 people in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've just lost like 20 gallons, so.
Yeah. That too.
120 pounds plus another person, so 300 pounds of weight that we don't have.
Yeah.
That's huge. Sure, if a 777 lost 300 pounds, I wouldn't notice, but.
November 1 Alpha Delta, contact West Center 124, or 126.75.
I did read one interesting thing. It was just one opinion, one comment on one thread, so definitely take it with 2 grains of salt.
Echo contact Jackson
Sea salt.
124.9.
But
124.9.
he said,
1249.
you know, the whole 2000 thing, the TBO on these engines, that even if you're making good compressions, the reason why the TBO is 2000, because there's other parts to the engine that could be wearing down, like besides the head, you know, there's gaskets everywhere. There's bits of metal that can be wearing down, and you just want to be damn sure that the engine's not going to quit.
Yeah.
There's your 10,000 there. And those last couple 100 feet were rough, huh?
Yeah. Power settings, so 24 RPMs?
Yep, 24 on the RPM. And then manifold, take what you can get. Let's.
Oh, the wind change. I was looking forward to this flight. It did not disappoint. I think it's been a good flight.
It's been a great flight. All right, 20.5 inches is the most you're going to get out of the manifold. So give it a shot. See if you can get 20.5 out of it. You might want to loosen this up a bit. You're adjusting. There you go. What you got, 20?
Full power. That's 20.
Okay. Now you can lock it. And then, so what that should be giving us is an extra 3 gallons of fuel less.
Wow.
That's awesome. Cruise is supposed to be 123. We'll see if we get there.
Yeah.
Check your mixture. Well.
Yeah, we can definitely leave now.
Yep.
See, I'm learning a lot by doing this stuff. So I'm glad.
Feel that?
Yeah.
There you go. So now it's not struggling, so then 50 degrees rich of that. And again, I would just pause. Doesn't have to be a rush job.
Perfect.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess at this altitude, it's left of the left of the middle. So that's good to know. Well, at this altitude, at these conditions.
What's the highest you've flown this airplane?
11 or 12, I think. Whatever I got to on the way to Pensacola or on the way home.
Charlie, just going to maintain 9,000 for direction of flight.
Down to 9,000. 1183 Charlie.
November 1183 Charlie, contact approach 118.6.
118.6, 83 Charlie, good in.
Yeah.
earlier this year in a small New York City bar.
November 1183 Charlie, descending maintain 5000, change to our frequency 118.6.
Down to 5,000 and 18.6. We're actually on 18.6, A3 Charlie.
I see it now, thank you.
Oh, sorry. You can do it.
You're good. You can do it. I don't mind. Alright, and then you said carpet always on descent?
Carpet first, yep. I
And
just
then
go left to
throttle.
right, always. Left to right.
Okay, perfect.
And except when you start the plane. Right to left.
And for manifold pressure, what do you recommend for descents? I'll just go by your
Well,
numbers.
you're not setting manifold pressure on descent. You're more setting your RPM.
Oh, okay.
Like this will be variable or whatever. It's easier just to be like, okay, I just lost 100 over here.
Citation 0 Lima Foxtrot,
And then you wait
Center
and see if you're getting your 500 feet per
133.32. See ya.
minute or whatever you want. Right? The typical
You too, I appreciate it.
power and
Yeah,
pitch
for IFR
performance.
descents, especially.
Yep.
So cool. Thanks for flying with me today. Really
Sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Glad we could get out and fly.
Me too.
Your plane is really starting to grow on me.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I want to learn all the ins and outs, you know, like...
November 6 Charlie Delta. The next controller
I
needs
don't
at an
have
odd altitude. You can check in
a
with your
lot.
request on Jack's approach now on 124.9. Have a good one.
I don't have a lot of experience
Okay, 24.9,
with,
and we'll check in with the request
you know,
there.
planes
Charlie
like
Delta.
these. Like, I don't have experience with a constant speed prop. I don't really have a lot of experience with carb speed. So all that stuff is good.
Primer.
Primer, yeah. I mean, the plane I trained in for the instrument had that.
Yeah.
And it had a carburetor too, but I think we operated on different principles.
I take the controls for a second?
Yeah, your controls.
Alright, my controls. I'm going to do some stuff.
Jack's approach, 6895 Echo. November 95 Echo Jack.
Yes, sir. We're going to be making the turn because we're clearing this restricted area correct to check loud. I just wondering what altitude
Can we
you'd
pull
like
0
us
Gs?
to be flying over the Jacksonville
I
area.
love doing that.
November 95 Echo, anything you need is okay with me.
Okay, sir, we're going to be climbing from 3,500 to 5,500.
Roger that, sir. And
Can we
I guess
just
I
go
should have
up
told you earlier,
close?
but these restricted areas are inactive. They're cold anyway.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
sir. Should have asked you earlier.
Alright, your controls.
Can I do that again?
Yeah, sure.
November 95 Echo, change to my frequency.
There we go.
118.17.
That's awesome.
118.17, 95 Echo.
And we're just barely at yellow. Controller's gonna think we're smoking pot.
Really? They're going to see their thing and like, what the hell? Yeah, you
That's
definitely got to pull
hilarious.
some power now.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Good call.
November 6
That was all your idea.
Charlie, contact Jack number
No,
127.8.
You're going to go 0G. I was just like, I got to get some rudder pressure. I feel like I'm not a pilot.
I mean, that's like the most exhilarating feeling ever. Like if you're on a roller coaster, that's like one of the most enjoyable things.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you feel 0 Gs.
November
Actually,
1183 Charlie, descend to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, A3 Charlie.
I got you.
thank you. Okay, so you said 24 manifold pressure.
No. Set it somewhere to see if you get the performance you want.
Oh, I was
Just
talking
pull it.
about cruise, but
Oh,
then-
cruise? Yeah.
Yeah, but then
24 squared is fine at this altitude. But yeah, we're descending still, so.
that was fun.
Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do, but I just found it easier on at least to the airport descent and during landing if I ignore this.
600 Juliet Foxtrot
Other than
is
just
on
making
station.
sure that it's not completely
Yeah,
crazy
go to it, Foxtrot,
and I
thank you.
fly off the RPM only
Yeah.
in the pattern. Because it is interesting that, like, to me, that this controls this, except not really.
It's very confusing to me, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
like
This
I
controls both.
understand- Yeah. I understand that, like,
Jump one, change to advisory frequency to see ya.
that this controls the angle the blade angle and all of that, but I don't understand how that affects, like how does that affect the RPM? Because the motor is still spinning at a certain RPM, right?
1183 Charlie, contact Orlando approach 135.3.
35.3, have a good day, 83 Charlie. Orlando approach Cardinal 1183 Charlie, 3,500 for 3,000.
Give them a minute. They might be.
They're
Lately,
probably
it's been
super
multiple
busy.
frequencies. Yeah.
Forgot to pull the carb on this event. Caught myself.
That's
Do that.
that's the other thing. It's easier to remember it if you just always do it.
Yeah.
As opposed to always waiting for 2,000 RPMs, which is meaningless in this plane.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't apply.
It doesn't translate. So yeah, you definitely don't want to. I would not want to use that rule just because it's not applicable everywhere.
Yeah. Once I start flying more high performance stuff.
Okay, but yeah, on the RPM. So no, the engine is not necessarily turning at RPM because the engine's turning a crankshaft that's connected to the prop. So they're all.
137.3, radar 30, terminated, squawk VFR, French chain approved.
But how does
VFR for November 13732, Slasher.
Let's check in.
Jet Ace 170, fly heading 100. Right, 100, Jet Ace 170.
Orlando approach Cardinal 1183 Charlie, level 3,000. Not sure if you heard our check-in earlier.
Alright, squawk 7600.
Right.
Was that the last frequency that we were on?
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, we have that for peace of mind.
Yeah.
Orlando departure maybe? Cardinal 183 Charlie calling at 135.3. Not sure if you heard our check-in, level 3,000.
Cardinal 1183 Charlie, Orlando altimeter 3005. There's no traffic, landing runway, or weather information available for Apopka. Plan on the visual approach.
We'll plan the visual and we'll get the weather out of Leesburg 3005, 1183 Charlie. Thank you.
Jesus, that changed a lot.
Yeah, it did. But yeah, so when you change the blade angle, what are you really doing?
You're taking more or less of a bite of the air, and that's either making it faster or slower.
You're changing the drag, the amount of drag, and the amount of lift that the prop is generating.
Uh-huh.
Right, and so the lift is going this way, but it's still lift. And when you change that lift and drag, you're changing, really drag, just think about the drag. You're changing how hard the engine is working. And this is your power setting. Your manifold pressure, this throttle, that's your power setting.
Yeah.
So this is constant that whole
that's
time.
That's the output of the engine, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm outputting that. That moved a little bit, but it didn't move a ton. And when I move the prop, right? So I'm changing the angle of the blades, therefore I'm changing the amount of drag, therefore I'm changing how much rotation I can get out of that crankshaft based on that power setting.
So, okay, I understand, like, the whole thing with the prop moving and that changing the speed of the prop, but I just don't understand how that doesn't, like, affect the engine when how do I say it? Like, if the prop is moving at a slower speed, but the engine wants to move at a faster speed, how does it maintain the same manifold pressure and drop in RPM?
Well, it doesn't, because both gauges do move all the time, right? So remember when we did the ground check, we moved this, and we saw both of these drop.
Yeah, okay.
So they are both affected all the time. But you have more granular control when you control them separately.
That makes sense, I think.
And that's why this plane, the fairings, the cowl flaps, all those the lack of struts, and the stabulator, all those little improvements are the reason why this airplane and the bigger engine is a lot faster than the same Era 172, right? But this is part of it because I'm able to get more power out of the engine, more refined power because I can fine tune
Jetties 170, fly heading
the
180.
ratio of how fast
Right,
the crankshaft
180,
is
Jetties
turning
170.
to the ratio of how much pressure is in the manifold
That makes sense.
to the ratio of the fuel to air. And so I can say, oh, I want 95% relationship, or I want 30% relationship. I've got, this range that I don't know what the actual range is, but it's a pretty large range of control.
Like, I get that the prop can control the RPM, but I don't understand how that translates to the engine, because my understanding is that the engine, like crankshaft, is moving at a certain RPM, and then that's moving the prop at that RPM.
They're both connected. So when you change this, you're changing the crankshaft RPM as well.
How?
Because the prop and the crankshaft are turning at the exact same speed. Because there is no gear, there's nothing between the two. They're literally fused. You can think of them as one piece of metal. From a system standpoint, right, if you look at your engineering diagram, and we're determining, if we're just looking at speeds, just consider those the same system.
Yeah, that's way simpler than I thought it was. So they're just connected.
Yeah. Now, beyond that, I have no idea. I really don't, I couldn't explain exactly why this drops when I pull this. Like, why is the amount of pressure in the manifold changing considerably when I change the crankshaft?
Jetties 170, turn right, heading 240, 4 miles from Yosemite. Maintain VFR till established localizer. Clear localizer, 27 right approach.
Now I gotta look.
Right, 240, clear for the localizer. 27 right approach, Jetties 170.
It's so simple, but not simple at the same time.
Right.
Like, it's so weird.
What's the weather at Leesburg?
I have it right there.
Oh, 34th.
Observation 1537 Zulu. Wind 290 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition scattered 7,000. Temperature 13 Celsius. Dew point 00 Celsius. Altimeter 3004. Remarks. Density altitude -200.
Leesburg International Airport.
Automated weather observation 1538 Zulu. Wind 300 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition scattered 7,000. Temperature 13 Celsius. Dew point 00 Celsius.
Change between the two readings. All right, 300 at 7, runway 33 makes sense to me.
Yep. So I'll do this thing. I'll go here more, select runway. This makes it nice to visualize. So runway 15 is right traffic. Runway 33 is standard, so we can enter the left downwind.
That's correct.
At Apopka. I'll screen record this for the video. So, yeah, we'll enter the left downwind at Apopka.
Jetties 170, contact Stanford Tower 120.3.
Field elevation is like 100 feet.
120.3 over tower, Jetties 170.
1100 for pattern altitude. Good. What speed do you try
Cardinal
to aim for?
83 Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles west-northwestbound. Altitude indicates 2,500, type in.
Looking for that traffic 83 Charlie.
I've got him in the box, but not.
Yeah. It should be no factor.
He's descending. Oh, now he's climbing. Staying 600 below.
90 knots in the pattern.
So 90 downwind, 80 base, 70 final. About.
I do 90 downwind, 75 as I start to descend, and go. But you can try 80. You might get better.
I prefer higher speed approaches.
Yeah, try 80.
I'm just not, I don't like pushing the envelope with the, like.
Yeah, I mean, there's two envelopes though.
Yeah, that's true.
There's the amount of runway you have, but you should be fine.
I think of airspeed as money in the bank, kind of.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I got it.
To Jermaine's point, traffic in sight.
Yep.
Okay.
We've got that traffic in sight, 83 Charlie.
83 Charlie, thank you. Maintain visual separation with that traffic. Descend at pilot discretion, maintain 2000.
Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 2000, 83 Charlie.
You just say down to 2000.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Car beat, throttle. I've learned so much about this airplane today. Good. I think it's because I flew left seat and, you know, like actually absorbed.
And I'm in right seat micromanaging. So
teaching, not micromanaging.
I'm trying not to.
Alright. I've got the airport in sight.
Okay. You can cancel your IFR.
Yeah. I'll stay with him for a little more. Because he's good at, you know, giving us traffic and stuff. But.
Orlando approach 107 Mike Sierra, 3070. 107 Mike Sierra, Orlando approach, right? And we've got Bravo with the executive. Roger.
What's that? Thermals?
Yep. You'll want to step out anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe head towards the middle of the lake. Light turn. Yeah, there you go.
Orlando approach, Cardinal 83 Charlie, we'll go ahead and cancel IFR.
And I'm sorry, that was 83 Charlie?
Yeah, Cardinal 1183 Charlie.
Cardinal 83 Charlie, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Use caution. A couple aircraft in the vicinity of Apopka.
Squawk Talk VFR, have a good day, 83 Charlie.
0107 Mike Sierra.
Alpha is going miss over the numbers right now. We'll be on a look for that traffic on the downwind and going to turn out to the west, Winter Haven.
Alright, we're about 10 miles out, 9 miles.
Okay.
Apopka traffic Cardinal 1183 Charlie, 10 miles to the northwest. We'll be entering the left downwind runway 33, Apopka.
Red 6-3, well, 3810 is turning 515. Be the full stop, Winter Haven. Winter Haven traffic, 901 Kilo Sierra midfield, we got the traffic in sight, Winter Haven.
Turbulence.
There was actually
That's more than thermals, I think.
Yeah, there was actually an air mat for it.
Oh, cool.
Or not air mat, SIGMAT. Sorry.
Winter Haven traffic, Archer 603 Alpha, turning left to the west.
Is that an air mat tango?
It wasn't an air mat. I mixed the air mats and SIGMAT.
Approach traffic light sport.
I just remember tango turbulence.
2 knots to the west and mount for 45 degree left downwind 33 Apopka.
What's a SIGMAT?
That's significant to all aircraft, so like sandstorms and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I always mix them up though, so.
SIGMAT's like random shit that might happen.
Yeah.
It's not a TFR or something.
Hurricanes, I think. All of that jazz.
Winter Haven traffic, 901 Kilo Sierra, turning base forward, runway 5, Winter Haven.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it at 2000 until I get in that area, kind of.
Okay. You can push the carb in and then you can start working on mixture and prop and stuff too, if you want.
Alright, pre-takeoff checklist, or pre-landing. Brakes, pedal test, landing light on, taxi off, strobes. I'll just turn on the navs in case.
Why not?
I'll enrich in the mixture. I'll keep it there.
Winter Haven traffic, 901 Kilo
just
Sierra,
in case I
turning
forget.
final for
like
runway 5, Winter Haven.
Yeah.
Those bulbs, so. And then prop full.
Prop full.
And then yeah, you can bring the power back if you need to maintain your altitude. Whatever you need.
Okay. And then cow flaps closed.
Yep.
Okay.
Approach runway sport 17, uniform left downwind 33, full stop, Apopka.
Do you know the cow flap, like sort of rule of thumb?
Not really.
You want to keep your cylinder head temperature cool, but not too cool.
Okay.
And so that drives all the rules of cow flaps. And so that when it says if desired or whatever, look at the cylinder head temperature. And when it's that freaking low, no, keep them close. You don't want to cool the cylinder heads too much.
I'm going to kind of enter the 45 because there's more traffic.
That's fine. Yep, there is a plane 700 feet below us, but should be okay. They just
completely
disappeared off the map.
33 full stop.
Oh, there they are. Okay. They were gone and then they were back. That's scary.
Yeah.
Like, did you explode or did the altitude wrong and I'm not about to hit you? Now they're only 300 feet below us.
Climb a little.
Maybe.
Apopka traffic, white Cessna Cardinal 1183 Charlie is about 4 miles out from the airport, about to enter the 45 degree to the left downwind for runway 33, full stop at Apopka.
Alright, we're good.
Apopka traffic, Cardinal 83 Charlie is entering that 45 for the left downwind, 33.
Okay, I'm going to descend now, carve heat.
Papa North, Command Chief 561 for Papa, 2 miles southeast, will be coming up on right downwind for runway 14, Tampa North. Anybody in traffic pattern?
Tampa North. I think those guys were from this field, Bob White.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're well above their altitude, so we should be okay.
Yeah.
That plane about to take off? Are they taxiing? They might have just taken off at Apopka. Oh, there's the field.
Yep. Good.
Charlie, Fort, something inform clear runway 33, Apopka.
Ah, they're taxiing. I always like to turn this to 1200 in the pattern.
Okay. Sounds good.
Like 1150 or something.
Winter Haven traffic 901 kills here is on the downwind for runway 5, Winter Haven.
Apopka traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, left downwind 33, Apopka.
Papa North traffic, Command Chief 14 Papa on right downwind for runway 14.
Alright, we're establishing the pattern. We're about 1160, 90 knots, just like you said.
Beautiful.
That was an interesting entry, though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
That traffic just kind of spooked us.
All good.
Papa traffic, Warrior 46 Hotel, 6 miles to the south, 2200, and then a right downwind, a left downwind for 33.
Orlando Apopka, automated advisory, wind 280 at 5 knots, temperature 13 Celsius, 2.1 Celsius, altimeter 3002, density altitude -100 over.
Alrighty. Passing the numbers now. I'm going to take the throttle back. What's VFE for the first notch?
Oh, you're good.
Winter Haven traffic, 901 kills here is turning base for runway 5, Winter Haven.
115 or something stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
Apopka traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, turning left base, runway 33, Apopka.
I'm going to dive bomb it a little.
Tampa North, Command Chief 561 for Papa, turning right base for 14, Tampa North.
Apopka traffic, Cardinal 1183 Charlie, turning final runway 33, Apopka.
Winter Haven traffic, 901 kills here is turning final for runway
for the dive
5,
bomb.
Winter Haven.
There you go.
I would put final.
Full. Okay.
Full. Yeah, I don't know why I said final. We're going to float.
I don't think so. I think you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe a little.